We need to talk.
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 Welcome back to We Need to Talk, episode number 29. I'm your host, MR.KOA, alongside
Top Boy.
And we're supposed to have a guest today, but she had to cancel. But she will definitely be on the show when she has a chance. Unfortunately, something came up. Our thoughts are with her and that situation. Hopefully everything works out for her. But you have us.
Indeed.
You got us, which is always a good time. You guys know that. It might be a short show today just because we started late. Our plan kind of changed based on having no female guests because it was a female guest. But still going to be a good show. We're still going to give you guys some content, some interesting laughs. And we're going to discuss Insecure for the first time because I actually watched it finally. So now we can actually discuss some of this shit. I just finished the finale today. And I like the show. I like the show. I mean, it's
one of the best shows on TV.
That's a push. That's a push.
It's not a push.
That's a push.
It's really not a push.
It's not one of the best. Okay, it's not one of the best shows on TV.
It definitely is.
No, it's not. Like, okay, I'm not downplaying in terms of how good it is. A very good show. In terms of the best show on TV, no.
It's better than Power.
Power is not the bar either.
Power's hot trash. Power's hot trash, but it's so bad that you have to watch it.
It's engaging. Power's script isn't amazing. It's very predictable, but it's an engaging show. 50 is also not a good actor, but it's an engaging show. Insecure is a very good show. I'll say this much. It's not the best show on TV. The reason I say that is because in terms of production, in terms of creativity, in terms of even just budget, I'd say they did very well with whatever budget they used.
Yeah,
but it's not like the best for things. I mean, the best is a very good.
It's one of the best shows on TV.
Feat to say something.
It's one of the best shows on TV.
Anyways, my opinion.
Sure.
My opinion is Insecure is a very good show because it is very relatable. There are almost every episode or something is like, oh my god, yup, oh my god, that's happened, or you've been in a situation, or you're currently in that situation right now. I think that skews people's mentality to why Insecure is actually better than it really is, because I feel like people have such a connection to it that it may seem like it's better than it is because it feels like it's that's me, that's me, like I'm that girl or I'm that guy. Like people are relating to it more, which is skewing their judgment on how good the show really is as a show. That's just my opinion.
A show, it is good though.
No, but it's good. I never said it's not good. You said the best on TV. I think
fine.
That's
I'll try the same, but it is one of the best on TV. Okay, for sure.
Okay.
For a show that started on, for something that started on YouTube, as a YouTube series, and now it's an HBO show, like that's being nominated for awards. Like it's being nominated for awards for a reason.
Yeah,
right?
no, absolutely. But don't get twisted. Just because it's nominated for an award doesn't mean it's the best show. Because
it's one of.
No. I don't mean that. I mean saying when things get nominated for an award, it's not always the best content that gets nominated for awards. I think a big reason why it's getting nominated for awards is one, its story. Like, you have to understand when these people who determine awards, it's all based on their own personal judgment or a group of people making a judgment call based on a number of factors, right?
Yeah.
So I think I'm not taking away from the show. The show is good, but when people make an award or decide something is worthy of getting an award or nominated, it's based on a number of factors, not just the content of the show. So I'm sure they're putting into it. It started on YouTube. It's a great story. Like, I'm sure people are into it. The fact that this girl, the way she's doing it, like she's kind of like moderating the show kind of thing. It's different. It's different in terms of there are not a lot of shows doing that where it's, and then the race comes into it, obviously.
I have to disagree with the race thing because
why are you disagreeing with race thing?
Because this is the first year where the second year in a row, because Insecure is in its second season, but this is probably one of the first times in history where a number of shows have come out with predominantly minority characters, right? And you have to remember who that's actually doing the voting, though.
No, sorry.
Like whoever's on that board.
Yeah.
It's all old white people that literally don't actually identify with any of the people on the show.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not sorry. When I say race, I don't mean it's because they're black. I'm saying the stuff that are brought to attention Insecure are current issues we're dealing with right now. It's a very current show. I think that has a factor. Like
season two dealt with some real current stuff.
Yeah.
But in general, like, I think the show is I think it's really good solely for the fact that, like you said earlier, a lot of people will look at it and be like, "Oh, like this is super relatable," right? But I've told plenty of people, like, you don't have to be black to like fuck with this show.
No,
like
absolutely not.
if you're quote unquote like a millennial and you watch the show, like there will be things at certain times where you're like, oh, I've kind of lived this, or like I know someone that's been through this. But I think the reason why I like the show so much is because I literally feel like I'm watching like my friends, right? Like
that's what I'm saying.
Based on how it's scripted. Which is not easy to do. Like, it's not easy to write something and feel like
it's natural.
It's so natural because I'm watching and I'm like, okay, this is exactly what my friends would do. This
and
is
I'm sure other people watching feel the same way.
But that's big deal.
It is.
It's such a big deal. Like, it's so hard to do that, to write a script to make that happen.
And not only write the script, make it happen, make it seem authentic. Because, like, I think one of the hardest things that I found Insecure did, that I'm sure that other producers might have trouble with, is it's very hard to recreate a natural environment of friends.
Oh,
and make it forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, to make a scene seem like it's not recorded is very difficult to do. Where it's like someone's roasting a man. It's like it's not forced roasting. It's like how you'd actually roast a man. Like, not with a camera on or camera off. Like, you can tell when shows or mans are dissing people, and you can tell it's like a corny joke, or they're like,
"No, I feel you."
They recreated scenarios that you were doing day to day, like mans are at a club or something, and there's a clip I posted last week when I was watching the show. I was watching the show. There's a clip
like every man's done
where Dro is dancing on Molly in the club, and every man ever to dance in the club, if a girl's whining on you, your mouth drops, your lip hangs. That thing it's like a go-to. But they found a way to catch that part. Like, such small details. It's like a girl's dancing on you, you're looking down the body, your mouth droops,
and you're like,
your mouth automatically opens as a man. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just,
you're done. It's game over. It's game over. Okay, so I have to ask you then. What did you think of the very last scene of season 2?
The finale?
Yeah. What do you think of the very last scene? So, you know, when, like,
we could talk about it. Like,
okay, so when
you got to their house,
when Lawrence comes over to go,
the very last scene is her.
I don't know, but I gotta set it up, right? Okay. So when Lawrence comes over, they talk. Issa envisions like him
their whole life together.
Their whole life together, right? Because she still loves him.
Of course.
He still loves her, but he knows that, like, you know, this is it. It is what it is. But when you see her at the end, back at Daniel's place, what was your first thought when you saw that?
That's all she had left.
It's what all of it. Like
that's all you put it this way. If after all that, the guy that you actually want doesn't want you, based on whatever scenarios, timing, whatever. Yeah. Then you go back to what's comfortable, or go back to, like, a lot of people
love him.
Sorry.
She doesn't love Daniel.
Of course not.
She doesn't even like him.
No,
she doesn't even really like him.
Listen, this is what the problem is. And I'm not gonna say girls do. I'm gonna say people do this. Yeah. When you can't get what you want, or if something doesn't work out with the guy you want or the girl you want, guys and women, men and women, will go back to what they know they can get, because at least they're not alone. That's what people do.
The funny thing is
I'd rather be with someone that I know at least I'm not gonna be by myself.
The thing is, this is gonna blow up in her face,
of course,
next season, because Daniel actually likes her.
Like her again.
Like, he actually, he's already liked her. Because remember when he kind of threw it out there and she called him like homie or something, and he's like, oh, okay, I see how it is.
But he didn't like her when they first started talking.
When first like season 1, no, but he's actually starting to like her. He actually starting to like her. So she's basically playing him, right?
Now.
Like, he's playing him now.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is when he opened the door and she was like,
I'm sitting on the couch.
He's sitting on the couch, and he's like, yeah, I know. I know. I've said that before. Like, I've heard that before. Yeah. Like, because I heard that, and I was like, you're not sleeping on the couch.
You're not. You're coming upstairs.
Let's not pretend like you're sleeping on the couch.
You're coming upstairs.
You're going upstairs. But that low-key cheesed me, though. When I saw her go back to Daniel, I was like, it's not like I wanted her to end up with Lawrence, because I could give a shit. But I'm like, what are you doing?
You're not learning anything.
What are you doing? Like her and Molly are some of the messiest people I've ever seen in my life.
Because Molly's back with freaking Joe again, doing foolishness. And she just texted. The last thing we had was the last things they showed was her texting saying, "I can't do this anymore." That was the last text with her communicating.
Yeah, then she shows up.
I can't do this anymore. And then later on the show,
the fucking new Victoria's
it's like,
Secret
hey.
lineup.
Okay. I'm like, speaking of that, could you ever do that?
Do what?
An open relationship?
No, we already talked about this.
Yeah, we talked about it, right?
Plenty of
It's
times.
not happening.
I couldn't do it. Like
it's not happening.
It's one thing. Okay, it's one thing to have an open relationship with people you do not know, like whatsoever. So in the sense that like I'm in an open relationship with a girl. Like I got a girlfriend. We agree to have an open relationship. Everyone else that like I introduce into the relationship or she introduces, there's no past
strangers.
Strangers.
Just, okay.
It's one thing to do strangers. I still want to do it, but that's one thing.
Yeah.
But then when
it's your best friend,
that's your best friend's fucking wife, then it's like then it's problematic.
Yeah.
So for me, I was watching the entire season like, yo, does Joe's wife know? Does she really know?
I don't think.
But then when they were at the party,
it was an awkward moment.
It was
right?
so awkward that I felt like she knew.
They must have talked about it.
But she also
was like,
so I'm like, okay, because I thought maybe Joe might be just cheating, right? Like that could be what's going on.
On the low, just saying, yeah, we have an open relationship. Like,
on the low, just cheating. But then the way that whole situation was, I was like, maybe she does know, or like maybe there's something else going on we don't know about. But there's a whole bunch of subplots.
Yeah.
as well,
okay. The thing is, we won't stay on this too long. But for people who haven't watched it, go watch Insecure. Very, very good show. Last thing we'll talk before you leave us. I think there's it's tough. It's tough right now, especially it's very relatable because there are a lot of situations like this, which might not be technically an open relationship, but where women or men find someone that they find very relatable or very close to them, or they just click with, but what it is, the person's taken.
Yeah.
And it's like, just because you're not doing anything, it's still hindering to a relationship. For example, have you ever met someone? Well, maybe you haven't. But have you ever had a girlfriend and met another woman that you clicked with more than your actual girlfriend? But you had to say the line like, "I have a girlfriend." Like it can't. Like you have to put the line there because it's wrong.
Yeah.
But know I click with you. I click with you more than my own girlfriend.
Yeah.
But I have a girlfriend, so like. Come on, like it's almost like you're stopping yourself from falling for her because you have a girlfriend. But
see,
it's
we talked about that as well before, in the sense that see what you're explaining right now is very real, because you only ever have to draw that line when you know it's a bad idea. When you spend enough time to realize like, oh, okay, I really do click with. You're not the coffee girl. You're not the coffee girl on just me, and you're like, I've known you for a minute and we click, and it's like, whoa, like this is not good. You know?
What's your take on that? Do you think you should be able to click with another female more than your wife or your girlfriend?
I think
like okay. Does that mean you should be with that person? No. If you click with someone,
I don't think it necessarily means that you should or you have to be with that person, but
why would you not want to be?
Because I still think that if you're already with someone, you already click with them for certain reasons, right?
For certain aspects.
And it's pretty much ridiculous to believe that in life you'll never meet other people that you just happen to click with, right? Even if they're with the opposite sex. But it also depends on how long you've already been in said relationship, right?
Does it?
I mean, I feel like if I've been dating a girl for like a couple months, right? And then another girl comes along who clicks with her, I click with, like crazy. Like it's gotta be crazy. It can't be like, oh, me and my girl do the same thing. No, it's gonna be like crazy. Then I wouldn't feel as bad. Like I would still know it's wrong to leave the relationship, but I wouldn't feel as bad.
Because there's not a lot. You didn't build a lot.
And that's the thing. Like I haven't built anything with said person I feel like I'm clicking with. And I feel like if I've already spent enough time in this relationship, I won't want to explore that, right? Because I know the problems that'll occur. Like, am I willing to break something that I've built with someone for so long for a potential, right? And if that potential does not work, then it kind of fucks things over.
But is it okay?
It is a potential because you don't know once you get into it.
Yeah,
right?
everything is a potential. But do you think that, like, it's a very subjective question, but do you think that the person you choose to be with and settle down with should, like, do you feel like she should be the person that you click with the most though? Like, is that a necessity for you? That is a necessity for me. Like, I don't think I would be comfortable, or I don't think I would be happy if the person I was with, I didn't feel as open and like close with as another person that I'm not with.
I
as
see
a
what
girlfriend.
you're saying.
I'd be like, why? I feel like that feels like I'm settling to me. Because I'm like, if I knowingly that I know there's a girl that I click with more than my own girlfriend, and I'm like, but she's my girlfriend, so I got.
See, like I fully see.
That would make me feel weird.
I fully see where you're coming from. It's just for me, it's because I already know that I'm going to click with people who are of the opposite sex in better ways or different ways than the partner I'm with.
No, absolutely. I'm saying overall. I'm saying overall. I'm not saying you have to click in the same way. No.
See,
I just mean overall.
Have I had sex with this person?
The person that you click with more than your actual girl?
Yeah. Because that complicates things big time. Because that's the thing. That's what would stop me. Right? That's where it becomes.
Because now there's history. Because now it's messy.
If I've already had sex and I know that I click with you more, very messy. But like if I click with you better than my girl on everything, the only thing that's gonna bother me at this point is
I haven't had sex with you.
I wonder what
it's like,
and that's where it gets messy.
It's like, because if this sex is good too, oh my gosh.
Then you know you're fine. And then it's like, are you gonna take that step? Are you gonna take that step? Are you gonna risk it? You're gonna risk it, and it's like I don't know if I should. So I fully see what you're saying. I fully see what you're saying. It's just I'm the type of guy though where it's like, and this has got me in trouble in past relationships where I'll be in a relationship with a girl, but it's like I also have like another friend that's a woman who I'm super tight with because we click on certain things, and I just don't click with my girl. Like if my girl's not into the same comedy shit that I'm into, that's why it's.
But that's what I'm saying.
But I understand that like some people are here for this and some people are here for this, and my partner, like even though she might only fill like this one particular aspect, whatever she's doing in the other areas, like it just overbears everything else. So I'm like, for me personally.
Fair.
For me personally.
Fair. It does it for me though.
But that's because I know, like, I've gone to arguments where it's like, look, just because I'm tight with so and so does not mean it's gonna lead to anything, right?
Maybe it's preference.
It's preference. It's all preference.
For me personally, I don't think like you use the example of comedy. Yeah. If the girl I'm with doesn't have the same humor as me, I can't be with her. Yeah. I can't have another girl. Yeah. That's not my girlfriend. Yeah. Click with me more than my actual girlfriend in a comedy sense, because that'll feel like I'm settling. That'll feel like, how can you not laugh with the person that you're actually going to be with and actually want to be with? How can you not laugh with them and have the same humor, but you have that humor with someone that you're not even dating? You're going to naturally want to be around the person that makes you laugh more. It's just how we are as humans. If you tell a joke to your girlfriend and she's like, oh yeah, and you tell that same joke to a girl that just likes you or a girl that you just talked to and you guys are dying together, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? Like,
see, for me, it's more important if the girl if she can make me laugh.
Well, yeah, but that's same humor. That's both sides, right?
But the thing is, like, I've met plenty of girls who literally can make me laugh, but the shit that I would laugh at, they don't.
They just make you laugh, but they don't laugh at your stuff?
No, it's not the fact they don't laugh. So you said we have the same humor, right?
Which means you can both laugh at the same stuff.
What I'm saying is, like, there are girls that I've met or have dated actually that are just so funny in their own way that make me laugh, right? But if we're out watching a certain type of comedy movie, you might not laugh at the things that I laugh at.
Okay, gotcha.
You might not appreciate my humor.
They have the ability to make you laugh, but they don't share the same humor as you.
And the thing is, the ability to make me laugh is like big for me. It's like, if you can make me laugh,
but that's enough.
That's big.
They can make you laugh, but you guys don't laugh together?
No, it's not that we don't laugh together. When I say we don't laugh together at some type of comedy movie,
I need all of it. I need all of it.
It's all preference.
I need all of it.
Some people might not find like slapstick humor hilarious. Some people don't find dry humor hilarious, like The Office.
Yeah.
I find that shit hilarious.
So do I.
But I found some girls that like we've watched some things that we laugh together, but they're dead quiet.
I can't be with them. Can't be with them.
Like,
can't be with them. I can't. I need forever laughter. Forever.
More than you.
Anyways, we'll touch briefly on Mr. Kevin Hart.
Yes.
He is the talk of the town today.
You might catch him.
Hey, listen, man.
Niggas don't cheat. Niggas joking.
Hey, they are. Listen, women and men. If a person going to cheat, they're going to cheat. There's nothing you can do about it. We've talked about this many times. If someone wants to cheat, they're going to cheat. Nothing you can do about that. Absolutely nothing. Now, Kevin Hart, in his video, he said he has a target on his back. Which, yeah, when you get to a level and a status of stardom, you're supposed to know that, though. Like, any celebrity, athlete, whatever, you know that you can't do regular things anymore. Like, people are now going out of their way to try and catch you in things. That is their trap you. Like, that is the goal. So, like, you can't be sloppy and doing foolishness, especially when you're such a person in such a big light.
So basically,
if you guys don't know what happened, Zamori, go ahead and tell them.
Basically, he made an apology video on his Instagram account, apologizing to his wife and kids.
Do you feel that was a genuine video?
I thought, look, I know he knows he's wrong.
Of course he knows.
That's definitely.
But you think the video was genuine? Or you think it was a plan? You think it was a strategic call?
It can be both.
Okay.
Like, he's not dumb.
Yeah, he's definitely not dumb.
Look, we know basically this girl that he quote unquote cheated with.
Yeah.
I only say this because we see the photos.
Yeah.
Grabbing her phone.
Yeah, and he's
not fucking. But look, he already put out a video, so you know
something happened.
Something happened. She put out a post on her page.
Yeah.
And it says that it came out. Was it after Kevin dropped his video?
Yeah, she put it after because he jumped to the punch. This guy's like, I'm gonna get to this early.
This is what she said. She said in her video, the real reason Kevin Hart orchestrated the Texas Hurricane Relief Fund. This so-called good deed was done to get ahead as he knew this damaging footage was one click away from being exposed as the liar and cheater he is. Kevin Hart was privy to me wanting to expose him, as I've made countless attempts to expose his information to various blogs in an attempt to also get paid. However, Kevin Hart was tipped off every time and most likely paid them off as they would not take on the story. Hence why I'm exposing him in this way for free. Hence why he started the Texas Relief Fund. This is an attempt to play hero to gain credibility once released. Between the dates of August 17th to August 20th, the weekend of his pregnant wife's birthday, Kevin Hart was recklessly partying with my friends and I, drinking, doing drugs, and having sex with multiple women at the Las Vegas Cosmopolitan Hotel. Seeing Kevin Hart blatantly disrespect his marriage in the way he did was appalling.
Shut up.
Kevin Hart's womanizing ways are so despicable. I personally know a handful of women who run in the same circle. I do not claim to be a saint. I know exactly who and what I am. The difference is I'm not married, nor do I pretend to be perfect. Kevin Hart was so drunk and drugged up, it was an effortless attempt to film and take pictures of him.
Effortless.
I hope every celebrity learns his or her lesson from this. Regardless of your financial status, you are not invincible. Stay honest, faithful, and real. Everyone knows once a cheater, always a cheater. Okay, so we're going to dissect this bitch. We're going to talk about this.
Oh my God.
All right, so here's a couple of things, right? Right off the bat, Ryan and I obviously need to make it clear. We're not advocating for cheating.
I'm not supporting cheating on your significant other.
Supporting cheating.
But you gotta call out the foolishness.
This is what cheating is.
Yeah?
There's a bunch of things she said that just didn't sit right. First off, she said, I know what I am. I don't pretend to be a saint.
Right,
blah, 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 blah. But then she ends her video by saying, be faithful. Don't be a cheater. You're not invincible.
Right.
So, like, your sole purpose in life is just to go out there
and catch people. And set them up.
Like, you're...
And effortlessly take pictures of them.
You know what kind of also bothers me? Like, look, everyone knows how they get into these situations.
Of course.
Like when the times I can honestly say in my life, I've never been so drunk, like to the point where I've been blackout or like been on some type of drug where it's caused me to do something with another woman
that you weren't aware of.
Yeah, like
No.
I
I'm drunk, but I know what I'm doing.
I've never been under the influence of like a substance, and then I just end up with a woman.
Whoa, how'd this happen?
The only time I end up with a woman
Yeah.
is if it's my girl.
Yeah. Because you're comfortable with her. You're like, I'll end.
Just personally, side note, like I don't understand it. Like how guys can finesse that, because I'm like, yo, when I'm drunk, there's no way I can.
Yeah, you're sloppy. Like,
sloppy.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to disrespect no girl like that. So, what bothers me when she says Kevin Hart was so drunk and drugged up, it was an.
I think she drugged him.
Attempt to film and take pictures of.
I think they drugged him.
That makes it sound like you did something.
I think they drugged him.
Like, look, once again.
It's still not right for cheating. If
put himself in that position,
that's he's a bad environment. Absolutely,
he put himself in that environment. So
but I think they drugged him.
Things are bound to happen. But when you make a statement like that, he was so drunk,
which means you are aware of him being
that he was
knew he was drunk, knew he was drugged up, whether you did it or not, and you're like, I know he's drunk, I know he's drugged, so let's fuck him. You know what we should do, girls? Let's fuck him. Then tape it and expose him for money. You know, it'd be crazy.
Oh my god.
That'd be crazy. That's fucked up. That's actually like the fact that you wrote that means you're aware.
Yeah.
That's the worst part. So it's like I knew he was drunk. Yeah, I knew he was drugged up. Yeah, I fucked him anyways.
And now I'm trying to get
and
money.
now I'm trying to get money.
Now I'm trying to get
and
money.
Destroy him.
None of it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like I just, for the life of me, I don't get it. Like, look, there has to be guys out there who are 100% trying to trap women, right? Because I'm not gonna say like it's one sided.
Oh, of course, guys do that.
But it's not happening at the rate that it happens with women to men.
No, guys aren't trying to trap women.
You know, because
Yeah.
like. You know how you said once you reach a certain level of like notoriety or fame, it's like it happens? Fam, guys don't even have to reach like a really high level for that type of stuff to happen.
They just have that potential. Some guys just need to have potential just to be like, I know you almost are about to make it, or you're close to on the brink of getting
the
there.
amount of times I go out and I see girls who literally know nothing about a particular athlete. They don't know who he is. They don't know what he does. They don't know what sport he plays, but they know that he's got money.
Yeah, and
they know that something's happening.
They found the booth.
They found it.
Yeah.
And somehow they ended up back at his condo. That's what always happens because they're trying to trap him. Anyway, look.
Yeah.
We're not out here defending.
Kevin, you messed up.
You messed up big time.
100%.
You put yourself in a position.
You messed up when you have a very large million growing following.
But you know what? I don't think this is gonna hurt him.
No. It might hurt his relationship in real life though.
Yeah.
It won't hurt his career.
I don't think it's gonna hurt his career.
I think me and Marlon were talking about it. It was that he might use this for a great stand-up.
Yo, my brother and I talked about this.
Yeah, he could kill this for a stand-up.
Laugh in my pain too.
He could be like, hey, listen, I got fucked. Like, my family screwed me. This bitch tried to fucking trap me. Whatever. But hopefully, if it works out and he keeps his wife, that'd be the best.
Listen, the only reason this girl like put out this video is because she's cheesed that Kevin.
He got to it first.
Yeah.
This guy's like, I ain't paying you a cent. This guy's like, I'd rather die.
I'd rather
die. I'd rather slander myself. I'll take myself down. I'm not gonna pay you money. Put it this way, I'm gonna potentially pay you money for you to keep a secret for how long? Because that's what they just get extorted. How long?
Yeah.
Okay, sign this non-disclosure agreement that you won't say anything for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so after 10 years, then what?
Boom.
Then I say, or pay me more money. It's like at that point when you put yourself in a situation where you're trying to stop someone from saying something by paying them, you're at their mercy.
Yeah.
So he's just like, you know what? I know this would be a lot harder for me to try and keep you quiet, because then what happens is, okay, I didn't say anything, but somehow
it got out.
They got out, right? And I got my check.
Out.
Oh, my girl just overheard the conversation and she said it. Like, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna get in front of this shit. I'm a sink myself. Like, so I'm gonna pay you shit.
I'm gonna sing my own battle
Yeah.
shit.
But I mean, I rate that part a little bit.
See, I said no. I said that earlier too. I'm like,
What?
yo, I kind of rate that.
I mean,
and people were like, yo, what are you saying? I'm like, look, listen,
you want
I'm
him to pay the girl? No,
I'm not defending what he did. I'm not defending what he did, but it's clear. Like, look, I'm not even gonna look into it to the point where this girl's trying to say the Texas Relief Fund was. I think that's a bit waste. But you know, look, this shit happens every day. Happens every single day, and people get extorted, right? So he literally flat out was just like, you know what?
It's not happening.
I'd rather tank my own self and slander myself publicly, and still risk losing my wife and
that's not
my
like,
kids.
Even if this is a ploy, right?
That's not easy.
It's still not easy. I was supposed to say it's still not easy. Like, think about how many followers does Kevin have? Like, what, 20 million or some shit?
Yeah.
Who knows? Whatever. You're still making a decision like, okay, I'm about to post this video to 20 million people times all the spreads. It's just 20 million of your followers.
Yeah.
Then times the reposts and the spreads and the tabloids. Like, I'm about to post this worldwide.
Yeah.
Whether it's a plan or not, like, it's still not easy to be like, I'm about to tell the world I fucked up on my like.
It's so wild.
That's a big deal.
How people move on social media too, because like I was reading some of the comments and people were just like, this is karma because like you, like his wife the wife did.
His ex-wife, his wife he's with now took him from his ex-wife, right?
Yeah, right. And still like this is karma. Blah blah. I'm like, all you just need to shut up.
Yeah,
like you're just being petty. You know, like whatever. That situation happened, but it's like you don't have to be like, well, it's because you did this. This is why. Like, nah,
stop it.
You know what I mean? So
anyway, this show's gonna be cut a little bit short because I gotta go somewhere soon. But there's a couple good questions I got on Snapchat. We'll get to quick if we can. You guys also dropped some stuff on the page that Ask WNTT, which we also always appreciate. But these two questions I got on Snapchat were very interesting, and I thought they'd be very good for this short show that we can both dive into. So, first question is, it's a full story almost. I'll say it pretty quick. All right. So you're driving a female friend home. She's setting off the vibes and bare innuendos and dropping hints that you two are going to do something. You're talking in their parking lot. Then she starts giving you head. And then she's like, you want to come in and finish inside. And you're like, all right, cool. But then you remember you don't have any jimmies on you. So then you say, all right, I don't have any condoms. And she's like, don't worry. I'm always strapped up. I got a few on me and I have a drawer full. Here's the question. What's your reaction to a girl who always walks around with condoms on her? And are you like, why do you have all these condoms on her? Or do you think she's just protecting herself?
Okay, I
felt the way a couple times.
Okay, I don't.
I've definitely felt the way a couple times.
It really depends on
how well you know her.
But also how does this girl move on a regular basis? Right? Like, what's her personality like?
Yeah.
And I say this because I think if a girl has condoms in her place, I don't find that weird, right? By any means, I think that's good that she protects herself. Home, right? Obviously, I would think it'd be kind of weird if you got like a full drawer, like it's
so what's
to the brim.
What's the amount? A couple?
No,
because you can only have a couple.
No, right? Because I don't even have a drawer.
No, I know.
To the brim.
But I'm saying, but what's a reasonable amount?
I don't know. I'm not getting into that.
She has a couple.
You know what I mean? The man said a drawer.
A drawer full.
That's a lot of condoms. Anyway.
She also sent me a picture of this drawer.
Damn. Okay.
I was like,
whoa. Okay. God. Yeah. Like, that's what I'd be like.
It's like, okay.
I'd be like, why do you have so many? Like, I'd probably ask her, like, why do you have so many? I would be
just trying to be safe.
If you know how you talked about last week, saying like how you always have a condom on because you never know what might happen.
You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
Yeah.
I've had situations where I have condoms on me and girls like, why do you have condoms on you? And then it's like, it makes you look like you're just going around a bunch of girls, which isn't the case.
But that's how a guy might look at a girl like this, right? But I'm sensible enough to realize, okay, like, look, something could happen by the end of the night, and she just does not know, like, she wants to fuck this guy, but she doesn't know, she doesn't trust. So she's like, if he doesn't have a condom, I've got him on deck, right? That being said, I personally don't like taking condoms from girls.
Fair.
Like, at all.
Unless you're my girlfriend. Unless you're my
I'm dating
girlfriend.
you,
Unless you're dating me. I won't take it from a random. I will not take it from a random.
I'll never take it. I don't even care if I've known you for like, I don't know, like a month.
Not taking from a random. No.
Unless you're my girl, I'm never,
Period.
never in my life.
Never, guys. Please, never. Don't do it. Don't do it.
You don't know where that gun has been.
No idea.
You don't know if it's been sitting in the bottom of a purse all scrunched up.
Only take condoms from your girlfriends, please, because you know if it's your girlfriend, she's on the same page as you.
The girl or the pharmacist. There's only two. The girl or the pharmacist. The only people you should be taking.
Because you know if it's your girlfriend, she has condoms on her. She's not trying to do it. You guys on the same page, like
yes.
You know what I mean? But if it's just like you go to the girl's house and she's like, "Oh, I got some."
No, I got my own.
I got my own.
No, I have my own.
Actually, no. We'll go to the store. I'll go get some. Don't worry. No, you hold those.
Also, can I ask you
hold
something?
those for the next man?
I don't know if this is TMI, but it's like, have you ever been in one of those positions where it's like a girl has a condom, or she's like, oh, there's condoms, right? And then you look at them and you're like, I can't use this shit. Like, has that happened to you?
I'm not using this. Yo, there's some girls that bring out condoms, and the thing that kills me is that they bring it out and they're so excited. They're like, "Oh, I got condoms," and they feel good, they feel confident about themselves. They're like, "Oh, I got some." You look at it, it's a lifestyle. It's like, no, I'm sorry, I might as well go raw. If you're a lifestyle, I might as well fuck raw. Yo, lifestyles are built to break. They're handcrafted. The lifestyle condoms are handcrafted to burst. I'm convinced.
They're so waste.
I'm convinced. I think there's a joke I heard somewhere say, or lifestyles are called lifestyles because they bring life. Lifestyles bring life. Don't use lifestyles, please.
I actually got offended.
Oh my god!
Like, and it's like, yo, don't not like. Look, if I never had sex with you, don't not like. Condoms are one size fit all.
They're not.
So it's like, if I get there, you have these fucking lifestyle condoms. I'm literally gonna look at it and be like, look, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work for me for many different reasons.
I'm sorry.
Right? Always carry your own shit. Never take one from another girl.
Are you a Trojan man or a Durex?
I'm a Trojan.
Are there any Durex man?
And a Durex.
Yo, is there a Durex man out there?
I'm a Trojan.
Is there a man out there walking around with Durex?
Definitely.
For that.
The same man.
What kind of man is that?
The same man has it in his wallet.
Oh my god. I'm just trying. I'm wondering what kind of man is a Durex man.
A waste man.
It's a special kind of man.
A waste man.
Like, I got Durex.
Only use Trojans.
Okay, so that's that question. Cool, we got that down.
Yeah.
Second question. This is actually a pretty good question. Actually, I said it's a very good question. I know you guys have talked about your parents not liking your significant other in previous podcasts, but not sure if you guys have answered this before. What if you're with your girl for a while, everything seems right, and finally she introduces you to her parents, but she's super disrespectful to them? She speaks to them like they ain't shit. Does that change how you feel about them?
Wait, repeat that?
So basically, you never met this girl's parents before. She's dope. You guys are dope together. But when you meet her parents, she's like, "Oh, mom, get the hell!" Like, she's talking to her parents like,
"Oh, she's disrespectful."
Just disrespectful to her parents.
That made me mad uncomfortable. Like I'd be like, "Why you like this?"
Like, relax, yo.
Like
you relax.
I would need to get to the bottom of it.
What do you mean?
I would start asking her more questions like, why you like this to your parents? Like, is there
why are you like this?
Fam, would you ever touch it?
No, are you crazy?
Exactly. So I can't be around that. Look, I'm sorry, I really can't.
If she was dope with you, you'd break up with her because of that?
I wouldn't break up with her right off the bat.
Okay.
But I would. That's why I said I get to the bottom of it.
What if the bottom is like, ugh, like this is what it is?
That's the way it is. I'd be like, don't invite me over to your parents' house. Like,
you never want to go over.
Nah. Because I don't want to be in that situation.
So if you never,
I'm respectful.
So how could you stay with her but never want to be over? How could that? What?
Hopefully by this point she's not living at home and I'm not living at home, so I have to go chill at her.
But so you'd be okay if you just didn't see the parents.
I would feel like that's what I'd have to come to. This girl is so dope.
You just have to accept that.
I'd have to accept it, but I'd be like, listen, I would tell her because I'm upfront like that. I would be like, yo, why are you talking to your parents? Like, unless they did something, like, that's why I said I'd have to get to the bottom and find out, like,
do they treat you a certain way?
What happened for you to be talking to your parents this way? And then you're like, what if she's just like that?
Like this is what it is, be like.
This is what it is, be. I'd be like,
yo.
Like,
mind your business.
Don't put me in this situation. Don't ever put me in this situation.
Have you ever been in situations where people were like, even as a kid, like
I've had friends.
Where friends thought, "Yo, mom, get out of my room."
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
You're like,
Yo, close the door on your way out. I'm like,
I feel like I'm about to get beat.
Yo,
like,
you sit there like this, like, Lord Jesus, please, like, like, please don't let my mom.
You're literally like, oh shit,
Bro.
like,
And the funniest thing is when I remember as a kid, my friends would be at my house, and then my mom, obviously a Jamaican mom, talk a certain way, like go do the dishes, go do this, whatever. And your friends have to sit and wait for you to finish, right? Yeah. And then they try and give you advice. They'll be like, "Yo, why don't you just tell your mom to do this? Tell her to do dishes." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm like, nah, I can't do that.
Can't do that.
I'm sorry."
You see the way things work around here.
Like,
can't do that.
It's just not. See, my mom's not like your mom. Like I'm sorry.
That's a go-to line. my mom's just kind of different.
She's kind of different.
She's a little different than you guys, you know. I mean,
it's different.
A little bit different.
Yeah. If you want to get to some questions from Ask WNTT.
Yeah, we'll get to we'll take one.
We'll do a couple. Yeah, we can do one.
This guy is man about town, eh?
I'm sorry?
You and man about town. You got things to do.
I got things to do. Yeah, we started late today.
I know. We did.
Which is all good, though. But we made sure we gave you guys something. We're tired of missing weeks. I'm sorry. We missed too many weeks for you guys. I'm trying to stay on top of these every week for you guys. So,
has anyone's parents or family member walked in on them while putting in work? What was that like? So have you ever been walked in on?
I definitely have.
How was that?
That is quite the story.
How was that?
So, to try and make this short and sweet, but a few years ago, some backstory. My mom, my relationship with my mom is different from my relationship with my dad. Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people are like that. Yeah. My relationship with my mom she's more laid back, more raw, more like just, more my speed. We'll call that. So she knows she'll call me like a hoe. She'll be like, I know you're with these girls. Like she'll talk shit to me like that, right? My dad and that side of my family is religious. Yeah. Very religious side, very, that type of family. Yeah. So my dad didn't know I had sex.
Until when?
Until he caught me.
Which was when? Like, how old were you?
This was like...
How old were you?
4 years ago. 3 years ago. No lie. 4 years ago. 4 years ago.
Like 23, 22?
Yeah, I'd be 23. 23.
And caught you. That's when he knew.
This is the thing.
Discovered.
This is the thing. My dad knew I had sex, but he couldn't prove it because I would lie. So, like, how could you prove it? Yeah. Like, he would ask me, like, so you having sex? I'd be like, no, I'm waiting for the right girl. Like, I would blatantly lie. I would just lie. I would just lie. So the problem is, I think because he knew I was, but he couldn't prove it because I wouldn't admit it. So like, what can you do if in the back of your head, like I know he's doing it, but like every time you ask him, he's like,
so how did he catch you?
So, anyways, I bring my girlfriend over. I had a girlfriend at the time when I was in Ottawa, so I was still at school, and I brought her down here to meet my family. All bad situation. So this is the weekend that happens, right? Yeah. So I bring her down to meet my family the first time, and she's staying at my place. And my family's old fashioned. That side of my family's old fashioned.
That's big. Like,
yeah. So they're like, you don't want her sleeping in the bedroom with you, so we have an extra room for her. Yeah. So I was like, it's bullshit. Like, I don't want to have those fucking separate rooms. Like, I've been fucking in Ottawa for years. But I was like, all right, to respect my family, I was like, I should sleep in that room, whatever. So one night she's there for like a couple weeks or a week. She was there for a week. So we're watching TV one night. Yeah. And I look at her. I'm like, it's like 11:30 at night.
Oh, trying to fuck.
Yeah, I'm like, you trying to fuck? Like, so my dad's downstairs with his girlfriend. Yeah. Who's over. Yeah. I'm downstairs with my girlfriend, and my little brother's there. Yeah. So we're just watching TV, and it's like 11:30, getting late. It's Saturday night. Yeah. So I nudge her. I'm like, let's go upstairs, and she's like, all right. So I'm like, all right, guys, good night. Whatever. My dad's like, all right, good night. Good night. He assumes she's going to her room and I'm going to mine, which ain't about to happen.
Y'all ain't low. You couldn't have waited until they went to sleep?
No. Yo, it was the boring ass show. So we're trying to get out of here. So we go upstairs, quietly go into my room, whatever, right? And at first I was the one that was like, yo, I don't know if we could do this, blah, blah, because like my family.
Shut up.
I was talking so much shit, but I was trying to be like a little bit nice. She's like, no, like if it's okay, if you, whatever. So she climbs on top of me, right? She climbs on top of me, and she's going, but I'm like, go quietly, because like you can't, like there's no one sleeping yet, like, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all are wild.
So she's going quiet, going slowly, and then I hear like a creak. I know, like you know your bedroom.
Yeah.
So like there's a piece of wood, there's a piece of wood beside my bedroom that I know if it's stepped on, I know someone's there because it's my room. So I know I step on it to get in my room. So, and the thing is, I can see under the door, so there's still light in the hallway. So the lights are off in my room, but the light under the door, there's like a strip of light, right? So why did I see 2 feet? So it's like light, a darkness spot, light, and a darkness spot. So I'm like, there's feet at my door.
Yeah.
So she's on top of me. I'm like, yo, get off. Like, get off. She's like, huh? I'm like, what do you mean, huh? Yo, why can't they ever hear you when shit has to happen? When shit's going down, they can never hear you. So she's like, huh? I'm like, get off. She's still not getting off. My dad opens the door and sticks his head in. Like this. Doesn't knock. Sticks his head in.
He doesn't knock.
He doesn't knock.
Jamaican friends don't knock. Go on.
Man doesn't knock. Yeah. Opens the door quick. Like not slowly, like open it to catch me. Like it was like in his head, like, now I got him. Like I feel like this was his chance to be like, I finally got him.
Yeah.
Sticks his head in. She like jumps off of me onto the bed.
Yeah.
I'm looking at him dick out. Some more. I'm looking at my dad in the eyes with my dick out.
No.
I swear to God. I'm looking at him in his eyes like this.
This man's laying there in the bed.
I'm literally looking at him rock hard. Dick up. Like,
No.
I'm looking him in his eyes with a straight face.
No.
Yo, I'm looking like this somewhere. I'm like this. I'm like, do it. All right. So he slowly closes the door. And before he closes the door, he's like, Ryan, can I speak to you outside? With such a calm voice. So I'm like, yeah. So I get up.
Oh my God.
I get some clothes on. I go out there. And he's like, this is the first time he's ever, obviously the first time he's seen me have sex. And the first time that confirms I'm having sex, right? So he's like all discombobulated. This guy's like, you can't, whatever's happened, you can't, this can't happen. He doesn't know what to say. He's like, this can't happen. I'm like, yeah,
no.
I got it. He's like, she has to sleep in the other room. I'm like, yeah, okay, I got it.
Yeah, okay, I got it.
So the next morning, breakfast time,
the
whole house knows now. So my grandparents there too.
Yeah.
So the whole house knows by the morning time. So as you can imagine, when we're coming out for breakfast, all you like, the forks and knives are mighty loud. You know the scenario. So it's like, can you just pass the dumpling there?
Yeah.
Ding, ding, just noise.
You hear everything.
Super awkward, but yeah, that happened. So after that, I went into like fuck it mode. So I was like, I don't even try to hide anymore. Now you know. So
yeah,
but I lied for the longest time. Yeah. I think I lied because I don't know. I think just there's something about church families that you just that conversation is just something you just want to avoid.
I feel you.
So yeah, but that's
wild.
Quite the embarrassing.
Man stared his dad dead in the eyes with his dick
dead
out.
in the eyes, balls out. That was oh my God.
That's fucked.
Yeah. So yeah. Any other questions? Hit it quickly.
Last question. Do you guys consider it a big deal if you notice a lot of guys trying to flirt and get extra friendly with your girl and she doesn't feel like they're doing anything serious?
You can answer this one.
I feel like any guy who gets that way, that like feels some type of way when he sees like a bunch of mans like flirting with his girl and their girl doesn't think it's anything. The reason we get cheesed is because we know what those guys are doing, and it's like, how do you not know? Like, it's like, how do you not know?
It's the naiveness.
That's what obsesses more than anything.
Me.
Like, I'm not upset that guys are flirting with you.
No, it's gonna happen
because it's going to happen. Like, I expect it to happen. Right? So because I expect it to happen, I'm okay with it. Mm-hmm. But what I don't like is that naiveness, because when you're naive, that leads to problems.
That irks me.
That irks me. It leads to problems.
Well, they just speak nice.
Oh, he just bought me front row tickets.
He just bought me front row tickets. He just brought me backstage. What? Why?
He just told me to come to his booth. No big deal. He just gave us free alcohol, my friend.
He wanted to give us alcohol. He's just being nice.
He hugged me a little bit long, but it's okay.
there are no nice guys out there. Fuck that.
None.
Guys aren't nice for no reason. Actually,
That's the title of this episode.
real shit though.
Guys aren't nice for no reason.
Like I'm not even act like I'm an exception. Even if you're being nice to someone you like, there's a reason behind it.
Fam,
guys, we're not just nice.
Every single thing that a man does, like a guy that's into women.
Yeah.
Every single thing that we do is for the pursuit of getting a woman.
It's for a reason.
Every single.
It's not always sex. Don't get us wrong.
Yes,
it's not always
that's
sex.
The key thing.
It's not always sex, but it is for a reason.
It is for a reason,
Yeah.
and a lot of the time, it's for like women.
Yeah.
Right? Like put it like this: if it wasn't required for
Guys be assholes.
if it wasn't required for guys to dress decent,
I'd be in slums every day.
we'd be bums. We'd be bums.
Yeah.
That's what we'd be.
For what?
I dress nice so girls notice me. That's why I dress nice.
100.
If
I
it
mean,
wasn't-
I like looking nice.
I like looking nice.
But I have
Don't
no
get me
problem. I
wrong.
have no problem being in a hoodie every day. No problem.
Hoodie and sweats.
No problem.
Damn.
No problem.
If that could be the outfit.
I'll wear a
day.
hoodie and sweats to a wedding if it was allowed.
If it really, the groom would do that too.
Yo, I would get married in it. I'll get married in a tech fleece. Yo, thank you guys.
Oh my god.
Thank you guys for stopping by. Sorry I had to cut it short. I hope you guys got some good laughs from this one. We'll be back here next week.
Yeah.
We'll be back with a guest. We'll be back bigger and better. Thank you guys, as always, for fucking with us every week. Make sure you guys leave your questions on @WNTT on our posts. Tweet us, WNTT Live. Tweet me on Twitter, Mr. KOA. Sorry, my Twitter is KOA Talk. Top Boy Z on Twitter.
Yes,
Follow us
sir.
both on Instagram, Mr. KOA and Top Boy. And keep fucking with We Need to Talk. Thank you guys again for stopping by. Hope you enjoy your weekend. I'm your host, Mr. KOA, alongside
Top Boy.
This We Need to Talk podcast.
We need to talk.
We need to talk.
We need to talk.
We need to talk.
We need to talk.